Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back again for meme review part 2. So we're going to go ahead and go over those other 20 memes that I talked about in the last video, and we're going to laugh some more. So yes, let's go ahead and get started. But first, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let's begin. So, I'm going to make use of the fact that my phone can film at full screen, even if it does add those weird bars on the upload. So that way I can take advantage of just the extra space in front of me so that I can put the memes up and it will be visually pleasing instead of the way it was last time. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So this very first one here. I think I saw this one before, but I really like it. I think it's so hilarious. I love the little bird. So my wife said I need to stop cursing so much around the kids. You know what I said to that? Storm you, woman. I love it because it's like, like the same reason why it's a meme at all. Just this sequence of images is so hilarious. You got what looks like, I think it's a seagull. He's just like leaning, he's just winding up. You can just tell. So it's so perfect for like just the snarkiest comeback ever. Let's go ahead to the next one. And I gotta reach way over to the desk in order in order to change the meme. But yeah, next up. Oh, did it not go? Let me do this. All right, next up. Okay, yes, I like this one because I used to love watching what was it? Top Chef? No, or it was Hell's Kitchen, and the other one. Well, there was one where they also did a version with kids, and Gordon Ramsay was so nice to the kids, but he was so mean to the adults as always. So I love it. Scadrial Ghost Bloods. They're like, oh yes, oh my dear, you're gorgeous and stuff like Scadrial Ghost Bloods. Very concerned with Scadrial, making sure everybody on Scadrial is nice and safe, and they're very altruistic in terms of what's good for Scadrial. But Roshar and Ghost Bloods are like, you fucking donkey. Like they are, because I swear is foregone conclusion. The Ghost Bloods were the more or less evil organization on Roshar. That was kind of how I thought. But now, after learning more about them, I don't really know how I feel about them in terms of an organization. So I think it's a lot of fun. So let's keep going. Next one up, we have. Oh yeah, I think I saw this one too. So we have probably getting rid of Vin's brother, Vin's mother, spiking Spook, taking the Inquisitors, manipulating the Lord Ruler for millennia, Legend of the 11th Metal, which he completely made up, changing the terrorist prophecies, and manipulating Kelsier. Ruin is just like, isn't my plan awesome? I just did all of this stuff, and I'm just this mastermind, and I'm just so awesome. And then preservation is like, I got Vin. It's like, I'm just going to work on this one plan, and it's going to work so perfectly that it's going to do all the things, even when I forget about it and lose my mind. So it just works. I love that so much. Very much preservation, like my one plan here. I mean, that's kind of like what Sazit's doing right now, too. He's cutting everything super close to the wire. So I really, really hope that contextually comes back later. Era 3 or whenever, who knows. So next up, let's take a look at Cryptic Sprint watching Elakar have his 5th mental breakdown of the week. Yeah, they basically were. They're like, okay, he's definitely a good candidate because he is so broken that we just kind of, we need to go in there and fill the cracks with something stronger until that terrible, terrible bastard Moash popped up. But yeah, all right, next up, Radiants fighting for their lives, just struggling like SpongeBob with the clock. And they're just like struggling because they have their one body, so they're just getting absolutely beat up and beat up and beat up. And then the Fuse like, we got all these bodies, like yeah, we're functionally immortal. It's no big deal to us. I thought that was such a good episode too of SpongeBob. He went through all of that, and Squidward's like, yeah, that's not doing nothing. That's so fun. All right, let's go on to the next one. Navani in real life, yes, absolute scholar, amazing. But Navani in her head, yes, I love this one. This one says so much. He's like, yes, Navani's brilliant. She's a brilliant scholar, but she has such terrible imposter syndrome that she thinks she's just like Patrick. She thinks she's a Patrick Star. It is like, you're so amazing. But now, after Rhythm of War, I think she's coming to accept that she's pretty awesome. Oh, I just realized my background lights aren't on. I don't want to put them on halfway through the video. Whatever. So, all right, it looks better now. I like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to the memes. All right, I love the Patrick one, but Navani, yes, I love that she is starting to realize her potential now. She's starting to see her value. And of course, a painting would fall, and it fell on camera, and it scared the puppy. Oh, well, I'll fix that after I'm done recording. Wow, this is almost a behind the scenes video. You're okay, Cal. Go ahead and sit down, buddy. All right, next meme. All right, we have. I love this. Literally every historical figure on Nalthis and Vasher. He's basically looking for all of them. I love this one because it's like he's both looking for all of them, but he also knows all of them. But he's also kind of the maniac. But that could also be him looking for Nightblood and everything. So that's so applicable. I love it. You don't have to freak out. You can go play with your toy. All right, next one up. Oh, I love this. The Mist Spirit. Yes, the Mist Spirit. And Vin, he's just standing there menacingly. This is one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob. The really old episodes are the really good ones. But I love that. Like, I mean, that's all he kind of was doing. And then, like, to know what the Mist Spirit really was. Oh, so cool. So good. Good stuff. All right, next one up. We have SpongeBob with the shell phone. He pulls it to get it to say its phrases. Dalinar is already 70 years old, and even if he survives Stormlight 5, there will be at least 10-year gap between 5 and 6. Oh, sorry, my sister realized. Damn, is Dalinar actually 70? I thought he was. No, Dalinar is not 70. He can't be. I thought Dalinar was like with a 20-something-year-old son. No, he's gotta be like in his upper 50s, early 60s. That makes me want to do a reread now because I don't recall anywhere them saying he was that old. I think that's an exaggeration. Come on, Cal, you gotta give me leg room. All right, let's move to the next one. This puppy, man. um, Crippling depression. I'll waste you. Me on a reread, hugging Dalinar. You have to go through this old bastard first. That's the. Oh, I guess. Huh. So you're hiding behind. So depression can't get you if Dalinar is in front of you. I'm assuming that's a you can't have my pain reference. I don't know. I didn't get that one perfectly, but it's fun. Cal, scoot over. You got to give me leg room. All right. Next up. Again, with the Last of Us, we got Liren when he remembers his oldest son is a disappointment. Only a disappointment by his terrible, overly dramatic standards. But that's a great one. I love the Pedro Pascal one. Next up, Shallan, when the stick won't be fired. That's, yes. Oh, I feel that. That's exactly how she probably felt. Because, like, man, she tried. She tried. Oh, God, I love that scene so much. It's so funny. Next. When you're a stick but some red says you should burn. I think we went over this one last time, but it's a good one. It's a lot of fun. I like it. And the Pedro Pascal, like I said, they wore that one out. Hard to swallow pills. The Lost Metal is the weakest Cosmere book. Ha! I'm calling BS on that one. That is not a hard pill to swallow because that's just factually untrue. I don't have a tier list or anything of the Cosmere yet, but the Lost Meadow alone of Era 2, it's not even the lowest of Era 2. So, yeah, this is just factually incorrect. This was one of those bait memes that tried to get the whole group to start arguing or something, I bet. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, we got to get Spider-Man one, a classic Raimi Spider-Man. The fandom. Tell me the truth. I'm ready to hear it. Me. Elantris is way better than people give it credit for. But no, that's so true. That is so true. I don't even think it requires that kind of reaction. Most people think Elantris isn't as good as some of the other stuff because it's early Brandon and it's not nearly as complex as he makes his stuff now. But Elantris is really, really good. It is really, really good. It's literally the thing that got me into the Cosmere, so it will always have a special place in my heart. So, next up. This is another Hell's Kitchen one, but we got a drawing of rock. So we got me. There is no wrong answer to what the best Cosmere novel. Everyone is different. Also me. What are you? People who say Lost Metal and Airsick Lowlander. Again, another Lost Metal kind of slander. There's no wrong answer. Everyone has their own favorite Cosmere book, and if your favorite one is the Lost Metal, then you're an Airsick Lowlander, apparently. That's not cool. I mean, it's not my, well, it's my favorite of era two, I can say that. So, all right, let's keep going. Taft, oh my God. This meme, I knew this one would eventually come back. And this is just me. This is me and everybody else in the fuck Moash camp. You got Taft at his grave, and then Moash being a dick, which is probably the coolest thing Grant Gustin has ever like contributed to pop culture or meme culture, I guess. And then the fuck you Moash. This is how we all feel. This meme is how we feel. So next up, I joined the Ghost Bloods. Shalon, that is a group of spies, murderers, and fanatics. I just told you I already joined. You don't have to convince me. Yeah, especially if one of the personas that was talking was Vale. That would be the exact reaction to that, and I love it. Alright, so next one up, let's keep going. Dallas, the meme of the little boy, and they put a bunch of hair. Dalinar, I'm going to refine the Knights ratings. The calendar, like, don't look over here. I like that one. I tried to give you some attentions and you didn't want attention. Now you're just in the way. All right, next up. Oh, I love Futurama. I heard you single-handedly defeated a horde of rampaging somethings in the something plains. The Parshendi. A trifle. The Parshendi. A trifle. It was simply a matter of outsmarting them. You see, Parshendi, I have. Oh my goodness, these words over this image is hard to read. You see, Parshendi, I have a kill limit. Knowing their weakness, I sent wave after wave of my own bridgemen after them. Oh, this is referencing Sadius's idiocy. Like, you know what? I have a strategy. They're not so smart. I can totally defeat them. I'm just going to send waves and waves of my own people against them, which is, you know, why they were in the stalemate forever. I mean, granted, the Bridgemen weren't like the fighters. They were just fodder, quite frankly. That's a decent one, but not great. All right, next up. Oh, I think that was the last one. Oh, do we ended on the Futurama one? All right, I'm going to have to do some more collecting because I really like doing these memes. This batch wasn't as funny as the first one, but there are some really good ones in there. I like them a lot. If you all, I mean, you can't really post them on YouTube comments or whatever, but that's fine. So I'll just keep gathering memes, and we'll probably do this again, and we'll probably do that TikTok reaction one I was talking about as well. So I really like this one. I really hope you all liked it too. This was a lot of fun. I really love the memes. I love the Cosmere memes, as always. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to y'all next time. Peace.